Hello everybody, my name is Ginge and welcome back to Final Fantasy X. In the last episode, Titus made his way to Besaid, promised to win the Blitzball Cup for the Besaid Aurochs. And in this episode, we're going to try to leave Besaid Island. So without further ado, let's get started.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
A
Yeah,
sword
use it
made
well.
out of water.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't need all that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Okay, off we go.
Alright, so now we have a party of 4. We have a party of Titus, Wakka, Yuna, and Lulu, all of which who have their own unique starting points on the sphere grid. Sphere grid not really mattering too much right now, so we're gonna head on our way. Oh look, a fight already.
Here comes one now. Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave
It's
you?
your puppy. Oh, I'm just gonna give it a nice little pet with the sword.
No problem!
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make a good guardian someday. A flyer! My kind of customer.
Eat your birdie. Eat your birdie. And kill the birdie. Dun, 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 dun.
Now, okay, so because Yuna and Lulu were not used in this fight, unfortunately they do not get anything toward their sphere grid, which sucks. Which means I'm gonna have to go by one, because I couldn't remember if in this game everybody got experience points that are in your party, or if it's just the people you use in the fight. I guess it's just people you use in the fight. That sucks.
That looks like trouble.
Ha! Watch this!
And pew. Oh,
Told
so
you,
cute.
Only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Lou, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
So elements. Magic and fiends have property called elements. There are 4 elements: fire, ice, lightning, and water. Fire and ice are opposed, as are lightning and water. So fire is good against ice, ice is good against fire, as lightning and water,
Spells of
same
ice
things.
work well against fire fiends. And ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
Lightning. So if they're lightning, then that means we're gonna go with if they're water, that means we're gonna go with lightning. Honestly, I don't see why it's not water and thunder, or water and fire, and then... Well, I guess that makes sense. Yay, we got a manosphere. So the oh, cutscene.
Take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Are you ready?
What's going on?
Because you're so smart, think about it. She's lived here her whole life, and she's going on a journey that could take God knows how long. Think about it, Titus.
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat. That should do it.
So yeah, ever since I was young and I played this game, I always had a problem with the elements. I couldn't ever figure out who was who and what they were strong and weak against. But now it's a different subject. Cause now hello there, Kamari. How are you doing today? Ow. Okay, Kamari, can we not just talk this out and be civil about all of this? I mean, do we really need to? You know what? I'm just gonna cut you. Hey, dude, can you chill? Heh. Jump. Oh God. We're just gonna hack and... Come on, we will literally just hack and slash until this is done.
That's enough.
What's with that guy?
Kimari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another of Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Huh.
Well, was it really necessary for him to attack like he did? It's kind of a dick thing to do, ain't it? Oh, Brotherhood. Ooh, a long sword, Brotherhood. Oh, I don't know which ones are better. Hunter sword. Oh, it really doesn't tell me anything about it other than the abilities. That's kind of jacked up. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, before we leave... Guys, we'll be right back. There's something I believe I forgot to do while I was in Besaid, so I'll be right back.
This isn't the way to...
Okay, so I can't get back into Besaid, so I'm not quite sure if I've missed my chance to get what I needed, but I don't think I did. I think as soon as I stepped out of that hut, it was too late. But if there's a dog in Besaid that if you talk to it, it'll actually give you Valfor's second
That's your department, right?
overdrive attack.
True, but, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Switching members during battle. Press L1 to switch.
Your Your first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
Summoning Aeons. Use a summon command you have for Yuna to call an Aeon to aid her in battle. Only Yuna can summon Aeons and use it when you need help against tougher opponents. When Aeons take damage, their HP decreases. Should their HP reach 0, they will leave the battle and become available for a time. Aeons recover HP at save spheres. Summon Valfor! I don't know why I thought Valfor was an old man, but it makes it sound like an old man. So, the summons have, like, each summon has a different kind of elemental attack. They have their normal attack, their elemental attacks, and then some special attack that only they can use. So Valfor has the Sonic Wings, which does that, while his normal attack appears like this. Sonic Boom! That was cool. Oh, and it also appears that the Aeons also apparently have a sensor to where you can see how much life they still have. So my black magic here says that he only has about 400, just under 500 HP. So they're gonna knock him down with a little bit of black magic and then just take him out. So, can I just... Really, I can just spam Sonic Wings and not even let him attack? That's incredibly... Okay, no. After a while, it stops working. Ooh, I got a new item for Lulu. So let's equip Lulu, Moogle, you get a variable Mog. But yes, back in the town there's a dog, and if you talk to the dog at a certain point, and I don't know if it's later in the game, or if it's right now, but I do know...
one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, birdie.
So I don't know what it is, but at some point in the game, I can talk to this dog in Besaid, and what that does is it allows me to get something from the dog that gives Yuna's Aeon Valfor a secondary overdrive. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit the I don't know what the heck this monster's called. But we're gonna hit him a little bit, and then we're gonna switch back to Titus so everybody can get the experience. Oh, I probably should have switched to Yuna or Lulu instead of Yuna. Yay! So it looks like our little tutorial is over. But because this is a Japanese role-playing game, So what that entails is there's going to be a lot of just running around and getting stuck into tons and tons of fights. That's not too terrible, just as long as I can level up and there's nothing that's going crazy. In fact, it'll actually help me out a little bit further in when I'm fighting stronger opponents, because I would like to take on the super bosses of this game much later in the game when we get to them. But what the super bosses is entail of are just boss fights, like the name suggests, incredibly difficult boss fights that require precision and a lot of grinding to get to be able to beat. But anyway, that's enough boring you about what I plan to do later in the game. For now, let's just find out what's going on next. Actually, before we go forward, now that I'm over here, maybe I can go back to the dock. Maybe now I can go back to Besaid and talk to the dog. So I will try that real quick. Alright guys, alright, I got it. I found the dog. Cool. So we're gonna head back real quick and continue on our journey, and I will show you guys the difference between what Valfor's original thing, what his original overdrive is, and then what the new one is. I'll show you at a later time. But now that I've got this isn't missable. You can still go back and get it at any time. But even though it's not missable, you can still go the entire game without getting it. So first things first, I'm going to show you guys Valfor's normal attack, or his normal overdrive. That's a good birdie.
Please, fight with us!
So, oh, I don't remember which one it was. Okay, well, I'm just going to show you both of them, and I'll tell you which one's normal and which one's not. So, Energy Ray attacks both. They both attack both. So, we're going to start with Energy Ray. I'll show you what this is. Alright. Okay, so that was Valfor's normal overdrive. That's the one he has throughout the entire game, and there's not a... and you can do it. So I'm going to start using Valfor a little bit more, and I'm going to show you guys what his new overdrive is. Alright, cool. So I did a little bit of grinding. Valfor took a little bit of a beating, but that's alright, because that's the easiest way for the summons to get their overdrive back, is for them to take damage. So it's not that big a deal. He's still alive. And last time I showed you Energy Ray. Again, Energy Ray is the one he has throughout the entire game. That's his normal overdrive. Now I'm going to show you his Energy Blast. So, we're going to go to Energy Blast, and we're going to take them both out. This is the one I got for talking to the crazy dog. That is so cool. But that is Valfor's second. Those are Valfor's two overdrives. There's the only two, to the best of my knowledge, he can get in the game. And he's also, to the best of my knowledge, again, the only Aeon that can have more than one overdrive. Now, because he is about to die, I'm not going to use him too much more. We're going to get back to the docks and continue on our journey. Alright, we're back at the docks. So don't leave without me. I hope the boat doesn't leave without me. The story would end right here. Why did none of the kids have shirts?
Goodbye.
Besaid, all the way on our en route to Kilika Port.
Who?
Who is Titus just screwing with? He's just screwing with some random guy. That's so wrong. Oh, there's Wakka. Oh. Oh, Titus, you dirty dog. Oh, she caught you. Totally caught you. Oh, there's Yuna and Kamari. Don't be a dick. Alright guys, anyway, that is all the time that I have for this episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Final Fantasy X. If you enjoyed it, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, tell me what you love, tell me what you hate. My name is Ginge, I am your supreme ginger overlord, and I cannot wait to see you in the next episode of Final Fantasy X.